Shalom, good morning. My name is Novriatindon. Here I will teaching about haiku. So what is haiku? Haiku is a Japanese short poem presented in 3 lines, each line containing 5, 7 and 5 syllables. The history of haiku. Originally, haiku appeared at the end of the Muromachi era, but before that poetry in Japan had often been performed at the imperial court. At the time, poetry in Japan was called renga and became famous during the 9th century to the 12th century. In the 16th century, Japanese people began to write poetry and make variations from renga to haiku. Haiku became rapidly growing and famous. When the 7th century, poets in Japan began to want to make simple poems until haiku was formed, but poets realized haiku had long and boring rhyme. At the end of the Muromachi era, haiku emerged after the release of haiku poetry from the haiku chain by the poet Shigi Masaoka, but haiku only began to develop during pre-modern times and began to spread throughout the world. The structure of haiku. Haiku is a short poem that has 3 stanzas, consisting of 17 syllables, where the first stanza consists of 5 syllables, the second stanza 7 syllables, and the third stanza 5 syllables. In addition, the structured haiku have no rhyme or poem, thus obligate to use kigo and kureji. This is the example of haiku. The first line, the sun has risen. The second line, shine the yellowed grains of rice. The third line, happy farmer's heart. Exercise for students. Write an example of haiku about nature. And this is the answer by Cherlin. The first line, very sparkling light. The second line, breaking through the windows. And the third line, the sun has risen. And this is the answer by Arnie. The first line, flying so agile. The second line, show the beauty of color. And the third line, dazzling butterfly. So this is my presentation about haiku, and thank you.